Malaysia's got a new king in town. He's not your average ruler. Meet Sultan Ibrahim Iskandar, the billionaire monarch who's making waves with his own army, a fleet of private jets, and a jaw-dropping collection of 300 luxury cars, including one that allegedly came with a questionable gift tag from none other than Adolf Hitler himself. Yep, you heard that right. Now, this Sultan isn't one to shy away from the spotlight. He's all about making a grand entrance, whether it's cruising around town on his motorcycle, zipping by in his Ferrari, or sharing snapshots of his royal escapades on Instagram. And it seems Sultan Ibrahim is determined to shake things up during his reign. In a recent interview, he made it crystal clear that he's not about to play the role of a puppet king for anyone. Nope, he's here to make a mark, and he's not wasting any time. But with great wealth comes great scrutiny, and Sultan Ibrahim is already raising a few eyebrows with his extravagant displays. From his flashy cars to his lavish lifestyle, he's definitely not one to fly under the radar. But hey, when you're living like royalty, why not flaunt it? Let's take a peek behind the royal curtain and get to know the family tree of Sultan Ibrahim Iskandar of Johor. This sultan's been holding court since 2010 in Johor, Malaysia's second most populous state, boasting an incredible 4 million folks. Now when it comes to lineage, Sultan Ibrahim's got quite the mix. His father, Sultan Iskandar Ismail, held the reins in Johor for a solid 29 years until his regal exit in 2010, even snagging the King of Malaysia title in the late 80s for a spell. Mum's the word, or in this case, Englishwoman, with Josephine Ruby Trevorrow as the royal mother. Their marriage had its ups and downs, eventually ending in Splitsville, with Mum jetting back to England. Sultan Ibrahim's got brains to match his brawn with a well-rounded education both at home and abroad. He's done the rounds, including a stint at military school in the good old US of A, now proudly calls the shots as Commander-in-Chief of the Johor Armed Forces. Oh, and did we mention he's the only sultan in Malaysia with his own private army? Talk about having your own personal squad. Now let's talk about the leading lady in Sultan Ibrahim's life, his queen, Raja Zarit Sofia, hailing from the Perak royal family. This brainy beauty's no slouch either, with an Oxford education in Chinese studies tucked under her crown. Talk about brains and beauty. They tied the knot while she was still hitting the books, and together they've got a brood of 5 princes and 1 prince. But don't let her royal title fool you. This queen's a woman of many talents. From speaking 5 languages to serving as Vice-Chancellor of the University of Technology, Malaysia, she's a true Renaissance royal. And let's not forget her literary flair. She's penned children's books, rocks a regular newspaper column, and lends a helping hand to charity work. Now on to the heir, Crown Prince Ismail, who's got quite the resume himself. He's not just a pretty face in the royal lineup. This prince holds his own as the interim ruler of Johor and the brains behind the Johor Darul Tazim Football Club, dominating the Malaysian soccer scene. But that's not all. He's got a knack for the equestrian arts, polo prowess, and a garage full of sports cars, all proudly bearing the TMJ license plate, a nod to his royal roots as the Crown Prince of Johor. Oh, and did we mention he's a family man too? With a queen and 4 little princes of his own. Looks like the royal bloodline's in good hands. While the British royals keep it classy with their quiet luxury, Sultan Ibrahim of Malaysia isn't one to shy away from flaunting his Ferraris and motorbikes on social media. With a net worth estimated at a whopping $5.7 billion, this monarch's got some serious coin to throw around. Part of that princely sum comes from the family's investment portfolio, totaling a cool $1.1 billion. From public companies to private ventures and real estate projects, the Johor royals have their fingers in many lucrative pies. But let's talk toys. Sultan Ibrahim's garage is the stuff of legends, with a collection of 300 vintage luxury cars to make any car enthusiast weak in the knees. From a sleek 1980s Ferrari Testarossa to a bold pink Rolls-Royce, this sultan knows how to roll in style. And let's not forget the pièce de résistance, a 1936 Mercedes 540 with a rather infamous backstory. It seems Sultan Ibrahim's great-grandfather had a cozy relationship with none other than Adolf Hitler, who gifted him the car. Talk about a royal heirloom with a twist. But cars aren't the only thing in this monarch's sky-high collection. He's also got a fleet of private jets, including 3 Gulfstreams and a flashy gold and blue Boeing 737. And if that's not exotic enough for you, rumor has it that he's got a menagerie of tigers, lions, and crocs prowling around his estate. But hey, it's not all about living the high life. Sultan Ibrahim's also got a soft spot for giving back. Whether it's cruising around Johor on his Harley-Davidson, doling out cash to the less fortunate, or enjoying a humble meal at a local joint, this royal knows how to balance luxury with a touch of down-to-earth charm. So next time you're in Johor, Keep an eye out for the Sultan. You just might spot him cruising by in style or chowing down at your favorite restaurant. When he's not busy donning his royal robes, Sultan Ibrahim is donning his business hat as a savvy investor and real estate tycoon. You'll catch him making power moves in the business world, with stakes in big players like U-Mobile, where he's got a cozy chunk of nearly a quarter, keeping Malaysians connected one phone call at a time. And let's not forget about his 40% slice of Maharani Energy Gateway, because what's a sultan without a bit of oil and gas in his portfolio? Seems like the apple doesn't fall far from the royal tree. Sultan Ibrahim's eldest son, Tunku Ismail, aka the Crown Prince of Johor, is making waves of his own in the entrepreneurial realm. Not content with just being next in line for the throne, he's also the mastermind behind the Johor Darul Tazim Soccer Club, kicking goals and taking names in the local sports scene. Plus, with the recent title under his belt, he's ready to step up and rule the kingdom whenever dad needs a break. Looks like the Johor royals aren't just about fancy palaces and royal decrees, they've got their eyes on the business prize too, making moves that would make even the savviest of entrepreneurs green with envy. The Sultan's family fortune isn't limited to the borders of Malaysia, it's spreading its wings over to Singapore too. According to Bloomberg, Sultan Ibrahim is the proud owner of a whopping $4 billion worth of prime real estate in the Lion City, including the prestigious Forest City development, a swanky oasis nestled on man-made islands just off Singapore's shores. But hold on to your hats, folks, because that's not all. Forest City isn't just your run-of-the-mill luxury complex. Oh no, it's shaping up to be a bona fide metropolis in its own right, set to rival the likes of Manhattan in size and grandeur. With a jaw-dropping price tag of around $100 billion, this ain't your grandma's backyard development. And if that's not enough to impress you, the Sultan's got some big-ticket plans up his sleeve. In a recent chat with the Straits Times, he spilled the beans on his ambitious vision to resurrect a high-speed railway connecting Singapore and Kuala Lumpur. Sure, the project may have hit a speed bump in the past, but with the Sultan's deep pockets and unwavering determination, who's to say it won't steam ahead to success? After all, when you're sitting on a fortune like his, a little railway revival is just another day in the life of a modern-day monarch. What are your thoughts on Malaysia's latest monarch? Share your opinions in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up if you liked the video. Stay tuned for more.